Hello, happy Friday. Whew. How was your day? How was your week? Happy Friday. Do you have anything planned for this weekend? Oh boy. Uh, yeah, I had a very long day today again. But we got a lot of job done. So yeah, long day at work. And also there was no political meeting this evening. Uh, yeah, but uh, just taking care of business. Yeah, so it was good. And now it's like 8 o'clock. Okay, I just got back home. Okay, oh boy, it's long day at work. So yeah, I today's Friday. I really want to go to like karaoke bar, dance club, but the thing is campaign fatigue. All right, but that's fine because I went to karaoke bars, dance clubs a lot, like a month ago. Okay, and and I did political campaign there in bars and clubs, so they know who I am. They know that I'm running for Alaska's SNS, so yeah. So yeah, it's not necessary I go there again because they already know. Okay, so yeah, it's working just fine. And nowadays I'm focusing on those political meetings, and there's one tomorrow. So tonight I just stay at home and relax, rest. Yeah. So I want to share with you some ideas. So this Spruce Beetle project, if I get elected as state senate, probably that's the project I'm gonna be focusing on. And I was thinking about making a TV uh, some documentary out of it, but looks like there were just too much footage. So probably better format would be TV show. If not TV show, YouTube show, right? Because there would just be too many footage, too many stories, and yeah. So if I become elected as Alaska State Senate, um, I contact local filmmakers. I know some, okay, and then discuss this. And because it's possible they contact some out of state based TV production companies like in Los Angeles, right? Because yeah, people in Los Angeles they come to Alaska and make Alaskan TV shows, reality TV shows. Okay, maybe they can do something like that, right? Yeah. So what's the storyline? We'll be working with homeless people and prison inmates. They'll be working with these spruce trees killed by bark beetles, and right next to the prison, start building these homeless shelters. Okay, and you'll be prisoners and homeless people together building their homes, entertainment facilities and whatnot. Okay, so with the trees killed by spruce beetles. Okay, so because prisoners, they're like the central casting characters, right? They have very interesting stories and they have very interesting facial features, right? Yeah, prisoners. Homeless people, same way, they have interesting stories and they're very different from us, right? Prisoners, homeless people, because they are different from us, law-abiding, hardworking citizens. That's why they are very interesting people. So that's why you will attract a lot of viewership. audience. So if we make a TV show out of this, reality TV show, it will be an international hit. Okay, so yeah, because documentary is just 2 hours length, right? Uh, Too many things will happen if this project goes through. And so TV show, reality TV show is better format because it's very long. It's like season after season, right? 1 hour each. Hmm. So yeah, we'll work with local filmmakers and perhaps out Californian production companies. Because they California, Los Angeles, like production company, they come to Alaska and they make a lot of TV shows already. Alaska-based TV show. Okay, so maybe we contact them and yeah, working with local filmmakers and California-based production companies. Yeah, we can make it happen. Mm-hmm. Maybe free advertisement to get some donations and grants, state federal funding and stuff. Okay, so it has nothing to do with legislation. Okay, nothing to do with legislation. Okay, so yeah, so that's the plan if I get elected. Okay, so if not, just mathematics and humanology. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. Campaign fatigue. Oh boy. This uncertainty of election, right? It kind of it uh, takes a lot of energy out of us. Okay. Yeah, just this waiting. You know, if you're waiting for something that's not certain, it takes a lot of energy. Okay. Yeah. So campaign fatigue. Yeah. Of course, I have full time job. Okay, today, yeah, when I came back home, it's like 8 o'clock. Yesterday it was like 7 o'clock, something like that, right? Yeah, so I have full time job and then political campaign. So yeah, I like it. It's just that kind of low energy. I'm not complaining. No, it's fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying this. Just that I'm kind of low energy. That's all. It's just not bad. It's comfortable. Yeah. Comfortably low energy. Yeah. I don't want to say comfortably numb. That's kind of like some druggy marijuana, Pink Floyd, kind of like psychedelic marijuana drug, numb. That's like that sounds more like druggy. Okay, so I don't like that expression. I'm comfortably low energy. That's all. I think that's better way to put it. So I don't do any drugs. I don't want to do drugs, marijuana. No. I'm not numb. I'm not numbing my senses. No, I don't want to numb my senses. So I don't do drugs. I'm just comfortably low energy. I have become comfortably low energy. Just trying to be cute. Would you vote for me? Alright, let's take 5 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, so yeah, we take 5 minutes after every 10 minutes, okay? So yeah, it's comfortable low energy, so oh boy. Long day at work. Ah. Ah. Okay, let's talk about this TV show idea, concept. Because it doesn't have to be me. Okay, of course, if I get elected as Alaska senator, that's what I'll be doing as a producer, one of the producers of this TV show. We'll title it we're fantasizing, okay, brainstorming. It doesn't have to be me, okay. It could be anybody. But of course, if I do it, yeah, I can do a very good job because I'm former filmmaker myself. All right, so I know how to do this stuff. All right. How many politicians are former filmmakers and also lawyer and former computer programmer, former PhD candidate? Okay, how many politicians are there like that? Also, I know about economics, finance, accounting because I studied them. All right, so yeah, I'm in terms of education and experience. There's nobody who's better qualified than me to be elected to any office. Okay, because I learned very broadly, right? Yeah, I know a lot of things about science, philosophy, religion, foreign language, foreign cultures. I'm kind of know it all. Walking encyclopedia, kind of. Because that's what I have worked on for 4 decades of my life. I mean, I'm not a millionaire. I don't have my own company, but when it comes to knowledge, nobody can defeat me when it comes to knowledge because that was my sole focus all my life so far. Now I'm running for an office because I'm ready. I have enough knowledge to make things happen. Okay, that's why I'm running. Yeah, leadership. Okay, so key to the leadership is knowledge, broad knowledge, so that you can hire people, connect people, and make something happen. Okay, like project manager, leadership. Okay, uh, that's why I'm running it because I'm ready. All right, but it's not always the smartest, the most educated person that gets elected. Who gets elected? A person that people like. A person that people know. Okay, those are the people that who get elected. Okay, so it's not always the smartest person, most qualified person, the person with the most excellent leadership. That's not always the. That's not the always the kind of person who get elected. Okay, so it's about likability. Also, there's some sympathy factor. Blah blah blah. Okay, there are multivariate environment. That's election, and that's why, to me, politics is so fascinating. I keep on running. I love politics. It is fun. Multivariate environment. Yeah. Like in calculus, right? Yeah. Multivariate function. That's election result function. Okay. If I don't get elected, we come up with nice handy dandy mathematical formula for um, election function. Okay? Yeah. So we're gonna have fun either way, alright? No problem. So this let's title this TV show, okay? We're just fantasizing, okay? So Spruce Beetle Project, okay? Alaskan Spruce Beetle Project. Yeah, just Spruce Beetle Project. We better put Alaska there because people love Alaska because Alaska is somewhat different from any other places, right? So that's why Alaskan TV shows are international hit because it's so different, right? Alaska is a very unique and special place, and international audience love that. So people from Hollywood, they're already here making Alaskan TV shows, okay? So what we gotta do is pitch our idea to Hollywood producers and me, local filmmakers, okay, so that we do it all together, okay. So if I get elected, right? Uh, hmm Yeah, we gotta do is make some phone calls and make some appointment, okay. Email, phone call, whatever, right? So so that they invest on us. Okay, so and the concept is this. Okay, during the winter, spruce beetles and their larvae they go to hibernation because it's too cold. So they are inside of this spruce tree barks, sleeping. Okay, so when we chop down this tree, they are not gonna go anywhere because they are sleeping. Okay, if they fly away, they'll freeze to death. Okay, so no problem of propagating like contagious propagating these spruce beetles when we chop down these trees in the winter. Okay, yeah. Even in Alaska winter, it's not always that dark. We do have daylight. It's shorter than other states, but still we have daylights during the winter. Okay. Because where I live is in the valley. It's not like North Pole. Okay, it's not this Arctic Circle. No, it's still in the valley. It's kind of like a. It's not too up north. Okay, so yeah, we have daylight during the winter. Okay, so no problem. So we hire homeless people. Okay, and drug addicts, people without any jobs. All right, people with criminal record, people who are having very difficult time to find a job. We'll hire them and we'll give them chainsaw and we'll start knocking down these trees in the winter killed by spruce beetles. Okay? After we chop down these trees, we ship them into prison, which is far away, but it's in the valley. Okay? We ship it to prison, and these homeless people, drug addicts, and former prisoners, they work with current prisoners to debark those trees, and we burn up all these tree barks, branches, and make a good heating system. We will warm up the prison cells, and we'll build homeless shelters with this wood, lumber, because spruce tree beetles, they are bark beetles. They don't go inside of this hot core wood. They're only living under the bark. Okay? Right. So it's still good wood. Right? So we build homeless shelters right next to the prison because they're going to be working together. Alright? Yeah. So yeah, we'll use heating system. Okay? This because there'll be a lot of fire material, these barks and tree branches, okay, of dead trees. One thing good about dead trees, they're dry already, okay. I learned from carpenters whom that I met in bars and clubs. They say if you fell a live tree, it takes about 2 to 3 months to dry them. Okay, but dead trees, they're already dry. Okay, great. Yeah. And then yeah, of course, in this TV show, yeah, they will interview homeless people, drug addicts, prisoners, interview them, and let them talk and tell us about their stories. Right? Yeah. And then with some talent show, to entertain the prisoners, homeless people, drug addicts, okay? Because they will have a shelter there right next to the prison. They will work together and they will have a talent show, karaoke night, dance night, whatever, okay? Or even martial art matching with boxing glove and all this gear, okay? Safe martial art practice. It's like rehabilitation, repentance, okay, that kind of program. You will make a lot of money and you will be international sensation, okay? But it can only happen if I get elected. I don't think anybody else can do this, alright? But I'm putting the idea out there. Maybe it doesn't even have to be Alaska because spruce beetles, they are not just in Alaska, they're in Montana, Wyoming, Colorado. And it's not just spruce beetles, there are other insects. They kill all these beautiful trees. Yeah, due to global warming, most likely. Okay, because in the winter they don't quite die out. So the overpopulation of these insects, they feed on the trees. Spruce beetles is just one kind. They kill all these trees. Okay. There are other beetle species or some others like moth or whatever species that kills the trees. Okay. Yeah, it's not just Alaskan problem. Okay, it's some other lower 40 state too. Okay, so yeah, this is place to share knowledge for free. So go ahead and make those TV shows. Okay, no matter what, where you are in the world. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make TV shows. Okay, save people. Yeah, do it. Because we don't copyright or patent our ideas. We give it for free. Why? Because we are kind of Jesusian. Jesus said, what you got for free from God, you give it for free to other people. Yeah, share with your brothers. That's Jesusian teaching in Bible. We are practicing Christians. So we do what our Lord Jesus tell us to do. We give it for free. Yeah. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. I need some vocal rest. So. All right. We do our job, right? Yeah. Always. Day and night. We are good people. God bless us, please. May God bless us, humanologists. As you can see, I'm not too tired because, yeah, I had a long day at work, but there was no political meeting, okay? Because the time I get really tired is when I have full day of work at my lawyer job, day job, to pay the bills. Of course, I love doing it, but and on top of that, when I have a political meeting after work, then I get really tired. Okay, but today there was no political meeting. Okay, so I'm not too tired. Long day at work, yeah. It doesn't make me too tired. Okay, so all right, we'll take 5 minutes. Yeah. But tomorrow Saturday I do have a meeting, political meeting. Okay, so yeah, which I really enjoy. Okay, so life is good. Life is good. Right. Okay, let's talk about seniors, right? Seniors who will not have any more children because they are over age, okay? Uh, but they are very knowledgeable people, okay? Seniors, they have experience and wisdom and knowledge. We need them, right? Yeah, they're very important people, seniors, because they have all the knowledge and experience and wisdom, okay? So they're educators, okay? So, yeah, very important people, okay? Even if they are retired, okay? When I was in California, San Jose, California, okay? So I was in Los Angeles, California for 3 years. I was doing computer programming as my full-time job. Before that, I was uh, drive-through crew in McDonald's and also sandwich maker in Subway in Los Angeles, California. Okay, so I tried to become an actor, you know, and later on I got a job as a computer programmer, full-time job. Okay, which I really enjoyed. Right. Later on, I got promoted to be a project manager. Okay. Yeah. So in private sector. Okay. And also I did some acting, filmmaking, directing, writing. Okay. Yeah. It's just one man show, one man movie. Okay. So yeah, therapy for mental phobia. Okay. I wrote my music as well. Okay. I did everything by myself. Okay. So I wanted to have complete control of this production of this movie. Okay. And also I want to make a record in the world for the very first time. One man made feature length movie, 70 minutes, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, I don't think it has ever been done. One man made movie. Okay, I want to make a history, and I did make it. Okay, yeah, it's in YouTube now because um, it didn't quite take off. It got accepted to 5 different film festivals, one in Australia, one in England, one in Ireland, one in Ventura County, California, north of Los Angeles, one in Pasadena, California, south of Los Angeles, hour from Los Angeles, our south, our north. Okay, so yeah, so I had a good time. Okay, so then Los Angeles, California is very dry and hot, so it's like desert. So it doesn't quite rain, but once it snowed. Okay, in Los Angeles, California, when I was there, so we were like taking pictures, right? It snowed once. What year? Like 2008, 2007, something like that. Yeah. Once also there was an earthquake too. I was having lunch in a park when I was a computer programmer. Okay, and earthquake shook. So I thought maybe I looked around. Is there a big, huge truck going by? No. Oh, it was earthquake, huh? Okay, interesting. This was the very first time I experienced earthquake. In Alaska, I experienced earthquake many times. Okay. But yeah. So it was too hot and dry. I started having this problem with constipation, right? After 3 years in Los Angeles. Okay, so for health reason, it's too hot, too dry, constipation. It wasn't quite working out for me. Okay, because I'm very sensitive about temperature and humidity. Okay, so I moved up north, San Jose, California, after 3 years in Los Angeles, California. Because in San Jose, California, it's cooler and it rains more, right? Northern California. So I moved there. I was applying for jobs in Silicon Valley, computer programmer jobs, okay? Because I don't know anybody, yeah, I did some volunteer work because to get some network, human network, okay? Get to know people, right? Yeah. So one of the volunteer job that I volunteered many times in Los Angeles, California, also in Ithaca, New York when I was in Cornell, and also San Jose, California. I did some volunteer too. Okay, so in San Jose, California, it was more like a senior care. So we would go to volunteers would go to senior centers and entertain them and Yeah. So it's not hospice. It's just senior care volunteering. So I went there and then I would listen to the seniors in their 70s, 80s, okay, and they would tell me these wonderful stories. Okay, this one gentleman, this Caucasian gentleman, okay, uh, he would tell me this story. Hey, young man, uh, have you ever do you know what hard life is? Have you experienced hard life? And I told him, well, maybe not enough compared to you. So he's in his 80s, I think, okay? And he would tell me all these stories, the hardship that he has experienced in his life, like Great Depression and stuff, okay? So yeah, great stories, okay? So I love stories. Yeah, and also females who are of age, okay? Yeah, they're not gonna have babies, okay? But they're still very beautiful ladies. So, and they contribute to world peace. Why? Because when women are beautiful, we guys are happy just by looking at them on the street, in supermarket, okay? They pacify us, okay? So that we don't become violent, right? So ladies of any ages who are very beautiful, it pacifies us guys so that we don't become violent. So they are saving lives by being beautiful ladies of any ages. Okay? Yeah. We need that. Right? By being beautiful ladies, they are saving lives, preventing crimes. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, like spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down or medicine go down. Mary Poppins, right? Yeah. Very true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, seniors, yeah, they are very important in our society. Okay? Yeah. What else? Yeah, I'm kind of low energy now. Yeah, I'm gradually recovering from this fatigue of long work. All right. Yeah, it was a long day today. Right. Yeah. So we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Maybe we learn some Russian. That's the foreign language I'm studying these days. Why? Because we have Russians and Ukrainians in Alaska. Okay. So we have at least two FM Russian channels, radio channels. Okay. So I want to take advantage of that, and I want to learn Russian. Learning Russian nowadays. When I drive my car, I pop in this Russian language tutorial CD and listen to it when I drive. In my break time, yeah, I go to some websites, Russian vocabulary, grammar, right? Yeah, I study Russian. So yeah, maybe I'll tell you some Russians, teach you some Russians that I've learned so far. Hmm? Right. We'll take 5 minutes. Yeah. Always learning, right? Learning is good. All right. So yeah, I'm studying Russian these days. So let me just speak Russian a little bit. Господин, извините, пожалуйста, где Pushkinskaya улица? What did I just say? Let me translate to English, okay? Mister, excuse me, please. Where's Pushkin Street? Alright. And then the gentleman says, Pushkinskaya Dam. Yeah, it's Pushkin Street is over there. Or Pushkinskaya улица здесь. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so yeah, I know some more Russian, but that's it for today. Okay, so let's talk about. I kind of forgot. All right, there was one topic I wanted to talk about. Kind of it came to my mind when I was taking a cigarette break. Let me try to remember. But I'm kind of low energy right now. Oh boy. Yeah, let's talk about nature, how nature works. Okay. So, it's circulation of materials on Earth. Okay. Yeah, ecosystem. All right. The sunlight comes in. There's energy, but when it comes to materials like atoms, you have energy and mass, right? Forget about Mr. Einstein, okay? Why? Because his special and general relativity theory, they are all wrong. E equal mc squared is wrong equation, okay? So we proved that, okay? If I don't get elected this time, we prove it again, okay? We review that. Yeah. The falsehood of Einsteinian relativities, both special and general, that's very easy to disprove. Okay, so yeah, we did multiple times before. We'll do it again if I don't get elected. All right. So sunlight is extraterrestrial, right? This energy, electromagnetic wave. It comes to Earth, bounce back to universe, space, whatever. But some of them get absorbed, right? And it get used. It's like energy, and because of the sunlight energy, electromagnetic wave, the mass, materials, atoms and molecules, they start moving in circle. Okay? Plants absorb energy and out of carbon dioxide in the air, they synthesize, so you have one carbon, CO2, okay, two oxygens, right? And they make these carbon chains, and they also absorb water, H2O, two hydrogens and one oxygen, okay? So they get rid of all these oxygens away, okay? So it's like a reduction as opposed to oxidation, okay? So yeah, they deoxygenate all these molecules, get rid of all the oxygen and give it off the air. So that's how we can breathe oxygens, thanks to plants. Or diatoms or whatever, this algae, right? Yeah, the plants can photosynthesize. They use sunlight energy to get rid of oxygen so that we can breathe O2. Okay? Plants are nice. They're very nice. Okay? They not only give us oxygen to breathe on, they also give us food, carbs, hydrocarbons, multiple carbon, C carbon, long chain of carbon, and which is carbs, carbohydrate, and which is very similar to oil and gas. right? Hydrocarbons. Yeah, yeah. So the energy, sunlight energy, is converted into this carbon to carbon to carbon, this chemical bonding energy, this covalent bond energy. Okay. High energy molecule. Okay. Hydrocarbons in oil and gas and also in carbohydrate, carbs, rice, noodle, wheat, bread, or fat. They are hydrocarbons. Okay, so fat, fatty acid. Okay, is in molecular structure is very similar to hydrocarbons, carbohydrate. Okay, they're just carbon backbone. C C C C C. Okay, yeah, they're all the same. Okay, so plants make these hydrocarbons. Okay, carbohydrates, and when they are alive, yeah, they make hydrocarbons. When they die and get buried, and they become coal or oil and gas. Hydrocarbon. Okay, same thing. All right. So cars they eat hydrocarbons, oil and gas. Cars or machines, yeah, diesel, gasoline. So that dead plants or dead animals. Okay. But we people we eat live plants like salad or wheat. I mean, they're dead, but they're not like oil and gas that machinery consumes. We people or animals, we eat relatively fresh vegetables and rice, wheat, beer, whatever. Okay, they are carbohydrates as opposed to hydrocarbons. Okay, so, but they're the same thing. Okay, minor difference. All right, it's a carbon backbone chain. Okay, yeah. It's not polypeptide that's nitrogen kind of polypeptide, okay, protein. Uh, poly polycarbohydrate. I don't know. I have chemistry book right there, but I don't have energy to get that book. Flip through pages. No, if I lose my election, then I will do it. Okay, but in this election season, I don't have energy to do so. Okay, so but if I lose the election, then we'll get back to science and humanology, whatever. Okay, but until then, yeah, you have to excuse me. Okay, izbinice. Okay, so bazalusta. Please excuse me. Okay. I think it's a polycarbohydrate. Yeah, yeah, I gotta grab my cell phone. Okay, it's charging. Yes, the CCC carbon 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 is backbone. Okay, long molecule. Okay, so linear, right? So plants make those polycarbohydrate. Okay, carbon chain and store in the fruit, root, the stalk. Okay, and cows or rabbits, they eat them. All right. Herbivores, vegetarian animals. Okay. Yeah, they eat plants. These animals. Cows, rabbits, deer, moose, caribou, reindeer, elk, bison. They eat plants. A lot of them. Horse. Have you seen horse in the ranch? All they do every day, all day long, they eat plants, plants, plants. All they do is eating. Okay. Cows, oxen, same way. They eat and eat and eat. Okay. Why? Because it's low energy content. So herbivores, all they do all day long is eat and eat and eat because they're low energy content. But predators, carnivores, meat-loving animals like eagles, snake, frog, dragonfly, tigers, lions, they eat only once in a while. Why? Because high energy content, like fat. All right, yeah, that's what they love. Like bears, okay. They just need to eat once in a while. Why? Because fat has twice as much energy as protein or alcohol or carbohydrate. Okay, fat is like this condensed energy source battery, high charge, twice as much calorie energy content per mass, per gram, per pound. Okay, so yeah, carnivores they only need to eat other animals once in a while. Other animals have fat. Okay, so and carnivores they tend to be smarter than herbivores. Why? Because it's not easy to kill and eat herbivore animals. You have to sneak in, okay, bears, all these predators like tigers and lions, eagles, to eat these herbivores or other carnivores, they'll be sneaky and surreptitious, like ninja. Okay, come sneak in, stalk these animals. Okay, Alaskan bears, yeah, they catch salmon, very difficult task. Okay, so yeah, so carnivores tend to be smarter than herbivores. Okay, because they're sneaky. All right. Because plants, they are just sitting there, right? They don't go anywhere, right? So herbivores, they don't have to be very smart, okay? They just eat and eat and these plants, they're just sitting there. But carnivores, they are eating other animals. And other animals, they can fly, they can swim, they can run, right? So they have to be very smart to hunt down other animals. So carnivores, they're higher species when it comes to intelligence. So yeah, this pyramid, food pyramid, okay? Ecological triangle ecosystem. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes, okay, so, and then we'll continue to talk about water. Right. So when it comes to mass, atom, molecule, it's within its closed system mostly. Yeah, there's some meteor hitting the earth, okay, but that's more of exception than a norm, right? Mostly 99% is all recycling of these atoms and molecules in a circle, okay? So plants get eaten by herbivores, herbivores get eaten by carnivores, and they defecate, urinate, okay? They breathe out carbon dioxide or they defecate, urinate, and get absorbed again by the plant, and plant make fruits, herbivores eat them, leaves, roots, and herbivores get eaten by carnivores, they die or defecate, urinate, get all recycled back to the plant level, then the herbivore, carnivore, okay, it's all a circle. Mass, molecules, atoms, it's all in this, yeah, like German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, the eternal recurrence. He got hints from Buddhist philosophy, Buddhism, because he liked this Eastern Indian philosophy of Buddhism, circle, eternal recurrence. Okay, yeah, in mass level it's like that, but when it comes to energy level, it comes from sun, star, right? Yeah. Okay. We take 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, I'm recovering from fatigue, but my energy level is going up, but at the same time I'm kind of getting drunk. It kind of cancels out. We'll take 5. Oh boy. It's been a 1 hour, okay? Let's stop and restart, okay? So to preserve and protect this footage, okay?